where we left off last time. Everyone had just taken a little rest, a little nappy nap.
I think I remember my characters just walking outside.
That did happen, yeah.
That
And
did
then
happen.
you walked back inside and made everyone your charcuterie board as per usual.
In the morning, yes.
Yeah, in the morning, as if nothing had happened.
I also believe the Echo's name is me, so that's also a thing.
As much as an echo can have a name, it's not really a name.
The Echo is named me, yes. Other than that, I mainly just believe that is where we left off right after brekkie time.
A little bit of a breakfast.
Little some breakfast.
Little meat and cheeses.
Little brecker wecker.
Some little pancoffles.
Pancake waffles. Pancoffles.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about the pancoffles.
No, that's waffles and pancakes.
They
When it's
rotated
pancakes
a
and
lot of
waffle-
different names.
Yeah, no. Waff cakes are when it's waffles and pancakes. Panoffles are when it's pancakes and waffles.
Anyways, yeah, y'all are all in the tavern in the morning. This is the day following the raid of the estate where Hamilton perished. You met Felix. You talked to Lady Caleria some. You talked to the captain, the guard captain some. You got some information on what was going on. So yeah. Y'all could attempt to deliver the final blow to the Thieves Guild. You could continue investigating these shadows. You could go off and have an orgy in some other city if you really wanted to.
We could give a goblet full of blood to a talking doll.
Yeah.
Hey, just because I did that in West of Loathing doesn't mean anything bad is going to come of it yet.
I also did it in West of Loathing.
Very nice. What would y'all like to do?
Well, I'm new here, so I'm not sure what your all's objective is, but I have a feeling I'm supposed to help you.
Well, it seems like we can use all the help we can get.
Well, I'm hearing your all stories, yeah.
Question: Who was all here this morning in the bar?
Everyone
I think we all are. We ended down here eating breakfast, I think.
Well, I
looks
meant
right, yeah.
NPC wise.
NPC wise,
Hmm.
there is Lady Caleria and the
Yeah, that's
guard
right. Her house.
captain.
Okay. So I'll go up to the guard captain with the charcuterie board. I'll get up with the charcuterie board and bring it over to them because I'm guessing the guard, Amara, that's her name. Amara and Lady Caleria are sitting at a table together.
Yes, they are both here. They're both sitting at the bar.
Okay, then I will sit at the bar as well with the charcuterie board and say, "Can I interest y'all in some breakfast?"
Yes, please. Breakfast would be great.
Assorted meats, cheeses, and fruits that I procured this morning.
I do like myself some fruits in the morning. She will, the guard captain, she will reach
We're at
for a
that part of our
couple
life.
of grapes on the charcuterie board and just pop them in her mouth. Like, thank you. This is very nice, Mr. Harold, I think.
Yes, that is what my name tag says.
Okay, cool.
It says,
Just-
"Hello, I'm Harold."
Yeah.
And I'll just kind of look at Amara and just kind of go, "So, what's next? We go wipe out the Thieves Guild for this?"
I mean, that's what I'm planning on doing myself.
Okay. Oh, what do you need?
I mean, we're just gonna conduct a little raid on the remaining members in their hideout. That's the plan.
Well, the remaining members in there happen to be animated golems.
I mean, nothing we haven't come across before. And I'm sure y'all have seen your fair share of animated golems.
What else was in there? I can't remember. It was something really devastating.
The poison.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking poison.
Or I don't remember if they were arrows, but the poison.
They did have some
Drop
arrows.
poison.
We could find some potions of poison resistance.
Oh, you guys you guys struggle with poisons?
I feel like this is a setup for you to brag about being a dwarf.
Yeah, us dwarfs, we're built diffy.
Constructed alternatively.
Well, in some lore, they're built of stone or something, so they literally are built diffy.
So, what's this place you're talking about with poisons and golems?
Oh, it's the hideout of the Thieves Guild, where the people who raided that mansion earlier. That's where they live. Or I guess that's their hideout. Since we dealt a good number to them at the mansion, granted they also did a good number to us. Theoretically, they should be weakened there now, right?
Surely they're weakened.
Felix does hand math. Yeah, math checks out.
I mean, you're making an assumption that they don't have other people there that we don't know about, right?
I mean, regardless, if you all did a number on them yesterday, then they would have minus that number. So there would be less that number there. Math
You are
checks out.
correct. You are correct.
The math tracks.
But 20 minus 18 is much, much better odds for us than 1,000 minus 18, right?
I mean, I came into town yesterday.
Me too.
Taco, would there be 1,000 people in this town?
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay,
the
never
number
mind.
was arbitrary, but still, the point exists.
I mean, I was gonna say, if this town looked like it couldn't house 1,000 people, I was gonna be like, I understand the arbitrary number, but there's not 1,000 people here, and diplomacy is out the window with these guys, right? No chance of talking.
Yeah, that's the rough part. Somebody not naming names, some unknown party did shove a fireball down their hideout.
That sounds awful.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah. Who would do such a thing?
Who would do
What an
that?
asshole.
Yeah, that just seems like a bad move with no forethought.
Couldn't possibly be any repercussions from that.
No.
I hope
But,
that guy died a stupid death.
If that's a character, Harold will just kind of shoot Felix a very pointed eyes and just goes, oh, what would he say? Shit. You know what? He's just going to shoot a look of, you should stop talking.
He's dying laughing too much to make a comment or a response.
I missed something, didn't I? What did I miss?
You missed the fact that Hamilton threw a fireball in as we were leaving the Thieves
I knew
Guild. And that's
that.
what pissed them off, and I'm sitting here shitting on Hamilton. But also out of character.
Oh.
And Harold, now, if I did say that in character, which we'll roll with it like I did, and Harold has told Felix to I should stop talking with his look.
I was trying to figure out how to find out who I was clicked on, so I was totally not paying attention at all.
This is some Freudian shit right here. Let me tell you. Freudian. That's the word.
Freudian.
I'm so confused.
I don't
He's
know if
right.
you can trust how Will pronounces things.
Felix is shit talking Hamilton, which Harold is taking exception to, and shot a look of, you should stop talking right now, towards Felix, who is talking about his previous character, which is humorous and hilarious.
I follow now.
It is pretty humorous, and that ain't no fibula.
Now, see, if I broke my humorous, that would be really funny.
Yeah,
No, I broke my radius.
Side note: this has nothing to do with anything. Our raid leader, dad, last week fractured his hand, and then yesterday our raid leader broke his hand. So there's only 2 hands available in that entire household right now.
Oh,
Everybody give
no.
him a hand.
Hedge moment.
Oh.
Truly one of the catch moments of all time.
Where was I? I was somewhere.
Something about somebody decided to throw a fireball
Oh,
down.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Regardless, the Thieves Guild is on their last legs now. I doubt they would be the type to be willing to negotiate a peaceful surrender, given their, for lack of a better term, acts of domestic terrorism.
Is it really an act of domestic terrorism when they were? It sounds to me like they were striking back at someone that attacked them first. Now, albeit kind of bad, heavy apparently, but the other group threw a fireball down their home first, and then they attacked the mansion, right?
That did happen, but they've also been they've been a crimes Johnson for a couple years now. You know, murder, more murder, 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 murder,
Murder.
murder,
Murder.
thievery.
Murder.
Honestly, they shouldn't even be called the Thieves Guild. They should just be called the Murder Guild. 'Cause that,
So why haven't y'all dealt with them before? If they've been
Because-
doing this for years, why haven't they been dealt with?
because she hesitates for a second. You must now roll a persuasion check.
Okay, let me bring up my sheet of the character, and then I'll click on that of the persuasion. That is
You're rolling a check
That's-
of the persuasion.
that was the wrong thing. There we go, and boom,
That is a 23.
I did a thing.
That's pretty good.
Well, if you can keep it on the down low, it's because I think my bosses have ties to this guild and have been granting them protection.
I mean, it sounds like it's kind of obvious. I've been here for a day, and with you saying that they're still around and they've been doing this, it makes it sound like they're in someone's pocketbook. Doesn't that mean that we should also go against the guards? The guards that are in the guild's pocketbook? Because if someone, like, if they got ties, what happens when we, if we decide to go with you and go after the guild, and you're supposed to have these people on your side and they turn on you because of the ties?
I think this is where you get into the whole you bring the person, not the group. And if I would trust she's finding the people that aren't corrupt cops, and the police. It's the whole the guards force in whole is supposed to be good, but that doesn't stop a few bad apples from getting there. So if we bring the good and weed out the corrupt, we'll be making more good.
And Alarian kind of looks back over for confirmation or whatever.
Let's give a little confirming nod, just like that is the theory.
Insight
Sure.
to see kind of how I feel about. Oh, I don't have a good one of those.
Vibe check.
Vibe check.
We
Vibe.
chilling.
That is not a very good vibe check. Yeah, you trust her completely.
Yeah, we're chilling. Okay, I'm good
Yeah.
with this.
Yeah, you believe her absolutely.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. She go. It's like, yeah, that is the theory. We want to do what's right here, but my hands are bound, and I have mouths to feed. My own. I don't have any family. I have my own mouth to feed.
It's also one of those gray areas where, I mean, I don't know the laws here necessarily, but it's one of those while yes, somebody may have killed others, you can't just go and kill that person because you don't take a life for a life always.
Oh, my friend, I'm not saying I do it all the time, but we live in totally different honeycombs over here.
I'm just saying it's where I come from. It's how the law was with me is you didn't necessarily do revenge killings, but you did seek justice in one way or another. And if it did result in revenge killings, the world would never stop.
Oh man, no. See, that's you lose some of the fun in life. Part of it's like outsmarting the other people, because when they hit you, you've got to be able to go back and hit them harder and in obtuse ways.
But that's
that
what
they
I'm
don't
saying
see
is the
coming.
cycle never stops this way.
Oh,
It's you
it
hit
does when
them
they're
and then they
gone.
hit but no, because there's always going to be somebody else. That's the problem with the revenge killings. There's always going to be one scorned party, and they will always come back for revenge. It may not be someone within that same group, but it would be somebody with maybe it's a friend that didn't agree with the group, but now you killed his friend in the second attack against the revenge. Then they're going to get their own group, and that group's going to get their own group, and it's a never-ending cycle.
Our experiences differ a little bit. I come from a different place like you, I think. Kind of have to you have to figure out what's important and fight for it. That's pretty much it. And then you give it your all, and whatever gets in the way, you hit them twice as hard. But I respect what you are saying.
Y'all are a bunch of philosophers, huh?
My dude just
I chose this character for a reason, Tom. I shout
mine's
to
just
the
slightly
sky.
more outspoken.
Well, hopefully your philosophy works on whoever it needs to. My specialty is it's just not that, I'm not that good.
Look, all we did was Yoshi and I swapped roles. He's now the bad person in the group, and I'm Itar.
Well, he could just be like
Your BTAR.
Chaotic
Beatar.
neutral
Chaotic good.
Atar.
or that.
Chaotic good, but there's a philosophy behind what he does and why.
Yeah.
So he follows it.
I respect it. The choice. We would welcome your help again, as we did at the mansion. However, if you I do realize that you have lost many comrades recently, and so if you do not feel like taking that risk, I understand. Fear not, you will get paid either way.
Wait, we get paid for saying no, not going with you?
No, I feel like the group was doing something before we joined, and that's what they're getting paid for, is because they found out stuff for that. And it's just there's more to the job still. It sounds like, but they've done enough to get the monetary reward.
And I was about to say that job sounds way too good to be true. I'd be all over it. Be the best at doing nothing and not going that you've ever seen.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, unless these guys. Harold, have you guys been a public nuisance here lately?
Sorry, I
Or
was
anyone
muted.
in the group?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. He'll just kind of look up at Amar and just goes, "I don't know. Have we been a public nuisance?"
Only kind of.
'Cause,
Yeah,
like, I mean, if they've been disturbing enough that you would like to see them leave, I could see you paying them to leave for that. But like, if it's just one of those, like they said they would do something, yeah. So that's kind of what I'm getting from this vibe, is either they just need to get the fuck out of town, or they've already done enough work for you to pay them.
I mean, it's for that, you know. We initially paid them to look into the thieves guilds, and they did. We haven't paid them yet. I was planning on paying them once it was the thieves guild was eradicated. But given that they've gotten a couple of their friends killed, I would feel bad if I were to get a third one of them killed accidentally. So that's why I'm giving them an out if they want it.
Well, yeah, kind of one of those things. Like it sounds like they need someone of my caliber to potentially help with not dying.
Yeah.
I've yet to have somebody die on me yet, but there's a first time for everything.
There sure is. You should discuss it with your new comrades. I mean, fuck, you can even go after that goddamn warlock that blew the place up if you really wanted to. But after the Thieves Guild is done, she's our next target. I've got a bone to pick with that thing.
Well, tell us how you really feel.
Oh, I am.
Well, I don't speak for everyone, but it sounds like if we help you with the Thieves Guild, that gives us more manpower for this Hamilton Amanda character that's made an appearance.
Mandleton.
Amandel
it's canon
Hamilton.
now. It's Mandleton.
Hamandleton.
It does. Yeah, helping one thing will help everything. So you are right there. Assuming that neither of them bring about the end of the world or something, which that's probably not gonna happen, right?
Right.
Is she trying to bait us? Because I would totally just say that's exactly what she said. I'm gonna say it. That's exactly what she said. She said something about the end of the world. These guys said that she would old warlock. Y'all are confusing.
So what I remember from Harold's recounting was that she possessed the body of their old comrade, and as they were leaving, said that the body vessel was too weak, and so we might have time because it's only been, I don't know, 12 hours, 14 hours, an amount of time.
Well, do you know how long it takes for a patron or a goddess or something to regain strength in a human vessel?
Well, I mean, it
Not
depends on
very
how
long.
long the goddess or the entity was quote dead for, because it's one of those things, and how long the vessel that they took has been dead for, and how much there's a lot of math.
If we go based on how long it took our friend to recover his strength, it would only take about an hour, but I believe it is longer than that.
Because there's magical gains and all this other crap that they're going to have to go through, and I'm assuming that the vessel's not capable of casting or using the powers that they need right now. So they need to like prepare the vessel. Like there's things that need to happen first. So we may have a little bit of time, but it is one of those like strict timetable.
Strict timetable for a time that we don't know. Got it.
I'll give you this. Don't let it go longer than 2 weeks.
From the time of her death, or the time we found out that she
From the
took over
time of
spy?
her coming back in the vessel that she currently is in.
Ilarian's
She's
gonna
definitely
pull
been
out.
dead longer than 10 years or 2 weeks. So
He's gonna write down that in a notebook. World ending in 2 weeks with underlines and exclamation points.
And if I'm wrong, I'll eat my shorts.
I don't know if that's
I would
necessary.
quite like to see that.
Or this little kid with spiky hair used to tell me that all the time. Eat my shorts. So I thought it was like, something you did when somebody proved you wrong. I don't know how things work.
I had hat soup once. It wasn't very good.
Meat soup wasn't very good. I love soup.
No. Hat soup.
Oh, cat soup.
No. Hat, as in the thing you wear on your head.
Oh. Yeah, I should have seen that coming from you.
Well, when you're in the forest and you're hungry.
Did me also eat the hat soup?
What? No, me doesn't eat.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't get good enough sleep last night to ask questions about me.
it's the echo.
I'll just let y'all do it. You all will do what you do. But, the talks. Okay, I should get back to my stationing. Y'all talk it over. Get back to me with an answer by like 3 p.m. on what you'll do, so I can plan my own next steps accordingly. Deal? She holds out her hand.
I mean, that's up to y'all guys, I guess. I've got nowhere else to go. I mean, I guess that's not true. I do have somewhere else to go, but I don't know where I'm going. So I'm just gonna hang out with you guys.
Something's telling me I just gotta stay with you guys. So whatever you decide we gotta do, I'm here for it.
Yep.
So speaking of things to do and all that, Harold, I went looking for you last night. I couldn't find you. What was up?
Me.
Yeah, you. Not
Oh,
me.
me.
Me is him back there.
Oh, me. I was up. I find quiet and comfort in nature. So I climbed a tree.
Well, next time you go, let me know, cause and I'd kind of druid craft a little sapling type thing in there. Yeah, I commune with nature here and there. Takes the edge off when you've had a bad day or possibly lost a fallen companion, unfortunately.
Oh, you like to commune with nature.
Oh no.
I dabble with it. I speak with nature and the gods. I kind of cross both realms. It's really busy at times. Sometimes they both want to talk at the same time. I get things mixed up. It got really quiet all of a sudden.
I was looking for a GIF. I hope you see it.
I'm guessing it's in general.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is it's such an underrated movie too.
I love that movie. It's so good.
But yeah, I've spoken with the mother tree a few times, if you will.
Wait, you're in the trees. Sorry, that's out of character. I'm thinking out loud.
Wait, have I? Heh. Yeah, we can say I have. Barely. He doesn't have to know anything.
Yeah, I mean, you smoke a weed.
No. I actually had to look back. I was like, oh my god, I have no druid levels. What am I talking about? And then,
You don't need to be a druid to commune with nature.
That and I was
Yeah,
like,
I was
no,
gonna say.
that's not, I'm not a druid, but I have the ability for a druid cantrip, and then, yeah, with the backstory, the communing with nature. There we go. That's why it made sense. I
You made it
commune
make
with
sense.
nature differently.
Yeah, you commune through drugs.
I do now. That's what Wither and Bloom is. That's Puff Puff Pass right there. It's life transference.
They're puffing, you're passing.
And just so you know, Harold, Ilarion will continue to eat all of the meat on your charcuterie until it is gone.
It is what it's there for.
Wait, what?
It's what it's there for.
I am very glad. And he's like mouthfulling.
From what I've heard,
Replaced with
the
purple worm
little
poison.
guy over there is going to eat the board when we're done with all the stuff on the board.
The little guy.
That's what I was told. He's a little guy on his birthday.
The barkeep's name's Amara, right?
No, Amara is the guard captain.
No. What's the barkeep's name is, what is her
Mira.
name then?
Mira.
M-I or M-Y?
If you actually go to notes, I have a nifty section that I made called NPC names. It is called Myra, M-Y-R-A.
Okay, well, thank you.
Yeah.
I have not traversed the Discord outside of like two or three channels.
I got tired of Taco going, you are speaking to this person. I go, okay, cool. I don't know who this person is. I speak to this person. I still don't know who this person is.
Who is this person? Who am I?
I've never
Who
seen
are
this
you?
man in my life.
And feel free to add to it, please, for the love of God. If you remember somebody that we've talked to and know of somebody, please add to the list.
You got it, boss. I'll just put a new. I'll start putting NPC names in there.
New soup.
It's soup. That's what it is now. It is about 11 a.m. The charcuterie board has been pretty much devoured. What is the party doing?
Are you hitting on the bartender right now, sir?
No, I'm legitimately asking if she has any meat in the back. I don't get it. Myra, if I offended you in any way, I apologize.
If you want some meat, we could just go hunting.
I mean, we can, but we were here, so I just figured I'd ask.
I mean, I've got some meat in the back, for a gold piece.
How much meat?
It'll feed you for a few days.
I'm gonna need two of those.
It looks at you kind of weird, just like stock it up. Some to-go meals or something.
Happy meal?
Not
Hey,
not necessarily to go. Can you just bring it out here?
Yeah, sure.
I forget if I said this out loud or if I just intended to last session and forgot. I am 100% asking the barkeep to stock up on to-go meals.
Yeah, okay, sure.
I thought I mentioned that in character, but I think I forgot.
As she walks away, I'm just gonna ask her to bring it out raw.
Oh.
Okay, edgelord.
She'll look at you just like, okay, this ain't Korean barbecue, bro.
As I go outside and just build a fire pit in town square, start roasting meat.
She goes to the back for a few minutes and then comes back out with a solid few pounds of just raw sausage, raw meat and stuff.
He's just gonna start eating.
Just eating it raw.
Yep.
She looks at you and is just like, if you get sick, I'm not liable.
And he kind of like opens his shirt up and he shows that he's not like this frail guy by any means, but he's kind of thin. Like he looks very thin. Like he shouldn't be able to wear the armor or carry the shield that he's got with him or anything like that. I need as much food as I can just to keep this up.
My brother in Christ.
Fucking endomorphs.
I'm not going. I am not going to judge, but
he throws the gold over to her.
Yeah, as long as I get paid. Yeah.
Yep. And he will finish it all before he leaves.
Thanks for your patronage. If you need any more.
Oh, thank you. I don't mind hunting, but we're already here, and we're probably going to end up hunting anyway. So,
Yeah, if we have to travel, or next time we have to travel, that is.
Inevitably.
how do y'all feel about what? Wait, did the guard or the people left, right? Or are they still here watching me eat
Yeah,
raw?
they dipped. They dipped.
Okay. So, how do y'all feel about going back to this thieves guild y'all have already been to?
Swear, don't
As
make
the
me
party
get out
just stares
the
at each
stick.
other.
Don't make me get out the RP stick.
Look, some of us are like new to the group, so it's like I have no say for the group, so I'm waiting for somebody that's been part of the group this whole time to say stuff.
Understandable.
Harold will just kind of go, the last time we were there, we barely escaped with our lives, and she's saying that it's going to be different somehow.
Well, yeah, obviously you have me. Like I'm here now. Don't worry.
Are you able to help in a combat scenario?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not maybe like in a way that I can like immediately kill somebody, but like I can make it so that nobody else dies.
What, you mean you don't have power word kill?
Not yet.
You don't have that as a free action cantrip at level 1?
No, I didn't take that feat yet.
I didn't cross class 9 times on a 6th level character.
I took the ASI. But yeah, I'm what you call a supportive healer.
So you're like a cheerleader.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
Well, like a cheerleader that still hits things.
I can kind of hit things and make it easier for you to hit things, or I can like grab a hold of somebody and rot them from the inside, or I can touch you and make you have better fucking
Hold up.
You caught all the necromancer's
Yes.
attention in the party. There just happens to be like all of us.
No. There's literally like it's a thing that clerics can do. We can either touch you and heal you, or we can touch you and cause the worst pain of your life. Like it's just something we do.
I don't think I've met another cleric that can do that latter one.
I was gonna say.
What kind of cleric doesn't take inflict wounds at level 1?
Techless.
Techless 100% took
Just
just
never
never
used
used.
I don't know, man.
Ripped to a homie Teckles.
Pour one out for the homie.
Or tickles.
But yeah, like I mean, yeah, like I could do stuff like that, or I can like sit back and yeah, there's a bunch of things I can do. There's even some like special shit I could do because of this, and I light up the lantern super bright again. I could do super cool stuff with this, but this is like last resort stuff. But it'll help, and I dim it back down.
I can do that. As you see him pouring a cup of water over his head.
What?
I
Feel
feel
mocked.
I feel like I'm having a fever dream.
No, he casts Armor of Agathis.
I feel very mocked right now. Offended. I'm not healing this fucker.
I mean, well, I knew you wouldn't say that in game. I was gonna say he was.
Yeah,
I mean, he doesn't necessarily need too much healing.
That's what you do now.
I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, what happens if you don't go back to the Thieves Guild? What does it matter? They're gonna go do the raid without us anyway. They wouldn't go do the raid unless they got enough people. They wouldn't be that stupid, not at this point. So if y'all don't want to do it.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just to say, if they don't want to do it, I'm about to cough, sorry. Then, I mean, they shouldn't be forced to put their lives on the line again, especially if they felt they needed to go there in the first place and then one of them lost their life. I don't think anyone would hold anything over them if they chose not to go.
I don't think it's necessarily like they want to or need to go. It's more of like strength in numbers kind of thing, because like as the guard captain said as she was leaving, that this Hamandleton is going to be their next target after they do clean up the Thieves Guild. So like it's one of those, if they're going to go after Hamandleton, then why not just help them with the Thieves Guild and then have a little bit extra manpower to take on Hamandleton, which sounds like kind of a bigger task and might want to have more than just the 6, 7, 6. I can't count. However many of us there technically are. Because, like you were saying in your analogy before, 18 out of 20 is a big chunk. Now, if it's 1-7, that's good odds for the 7, but if it's 1 versus 12, that's even better odds for the 12. Until the DM, scales things to be a 12-person encounter, then that's when we get into things.
Who's this DM you speak of? They speak to me in my
He's
ear
God
every
that
now
we
and
speak.
then.
That voice you hear that we think is God, that's the DM.
Now that's too meta. Is there a DM? Is there not a DM?
I don't know. Only 2 of us have met you in person. You may not be real, Taco.
That is extremely true. It could just be a figment of everyone's imagination.
I don't like Fig Newtons.
I
What's this
love
about-
Fig Newtons.
About a ligma of our imagination.
What y'all doing?
Cyril and the Echo are eating breakfast and having a quiet conversation.
Well, good for Cyril and the Echo. Cyril and me.
No, not you, me.
Yeah, exactly, me.
No, me.
God, we're not doing
It's
this
not
again. Anyone else doing stuff while this is happening? Elquin, Vel, anyone else doing anything?
Elquin's just zoning out. IRL
Elquin
ended game.
or me? Yeah, that was gonna be the follow-up question. That is fair. I may have had a long week as well. Whale.
Was that well or whale?
Whale.
Wheel.
Both.
Both with these nuts.
Both of these nuts.
Both of these nuts.
Both of these nuts.
Got him.
I feel like everyone is very sleepy today.
I mean,
Yeah, well,
I
I've
I
been
think me and
sick all
Emil are in
day.
the same spot. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you, Ash.
That's okay. I was just saying I was sick today, so I am sleepy. Not very much energy.
That is fair.
I'm kind of in the same boat as Emil. I have no leg to stand on as one of the new people in the group to make a decision for the group.
And everyone who does have a leg to stand on is tired.
Yeah, they're not standing on that leg right now.
Oh,
I
they didn't need that
feel
leg
like
anyway.
it's a hard decision, but I feel like maybe we should get a little stronger before confronting Amanda again. But at the same time, the longer we wait, she's also getting stronger.
There are a couple of
I was muted. Okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
I go. How about this? Let's go help the guard captain because she's actually going to be there this time. Wipe out the Thieves Guild and we'll go there. We'll try it because we've only had him, and he points to Ilarion. We've only had him in a fight, and only briefly, so we don't know how. He turns and looks at Ilarion and goes, "You seem to handle yourself in a fight very well."
I mean, I exploded a dude in front of another dude.
That's why I said
Yeah.
pretty well. And then he'll turn
Traumatized
to,
another guard,
yeah,
You
and
know
then
how
he'll
it be.
turn to Felix and just goes, "If you're willing, I can't speak for you, but if you're willing that you'd like to come and assist us in killing these vagrants in this hole, you're more than welcome to come along."
I'm always down for killing vagrants.
Very flagrant fragrance.
Deflate the vagrant.
I'm not sure if I would say this in character or not, so I have to think about it.
Well, while Cyril thinks about it, we could do a vote. All in favor of Harold's idea?
Basically, the whole point of it is to see where we stand and the new group dynamic. If y'all do decide that you want to group, it's not a matter of we'll let you join the group. It's a matter of you want to join our group.
Well, I'm all for helping you guys out with whatever it is that you're on. Like I said, I've got feelings that I'm supposed to be here and I'm supposed to be following you.
I'll tag along as long as people help me find out some information about where lands are located later on. Also, is there a way to directly whisper another player in this game or in Foundry?
That is a good question. I'm
Um,
not sure.
I know how to do this though. It actually looks like it worked.
You just do W and then type the player name.
Okay.
It worked.
Nobody else sees Ash saying hi to me, right?
Nope.
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 Okay, then it worked.
Last thing I see is me saying,
Eureka.
"Did that work?"
Same.
That's pretty cool.
I figured worst case scenario it'd be like /W and went with it.
Yeah. Good instincts. It's usually the correct
in doubt.
explanation is usually the simplest.
Cyril will look up from his conversation, which is kind of what it was, except Cyril was the only one talking, obviously. And if our odds are more in our favor this time around, I do believe we are owed some comeuppance both for ourselves and our fallen friend. If we aid the captain and one moment. If we aid the captain and Lady Caleria in this endeavor, perhaps we could get some aid for our own tasks we have yet to fulfill. Because there is something that occurred to me that we have forgotten to look into more clearly. You all remember the tree, right?
Pages, is it still smoldering?
Yeah, I remember the tree.
Tell yourself.
Nope.
you
What
know
tree y'all
how-
talking about?
You know how we never
There's a
really figured
tree.
out what was up with that?
Yeah.
Maybe we could get some help in figuring out what's up with that if we help them in their assault.
That's true.
I'm sure they still have quite the list of a missing persons case with that. That is all to say. I am in favor of aiding the raid.
I mean, the main thing I'm getting away is that nobody's really against the raid, so
See it, Asiago.
YOLO.
I am a different type of cheese than you.
Wait, I have that emote now.
You do in fact have that emote.
Sounds good then. Y'all will do some thieves. Do some good old thievery. Kitty, why?
So we just have to kind of hang around until they come back to get our answer.
I believe we were supposed to go to the guard station by or before 3 to give our response.
Yeah, that is correct.
Well, let's hop to it then.
Up top?
Itar says, or sorry, not Itar. What's your character's name now? Ilarion
Ilarion.
says around a mouthful of raw meat.
I mean, it's probably been gone for a little bit, but yeah, he's good to go.
Or are you like Brad Pitt's character? I was always chewing something in Ocean's 11.
No.
Be the type of actor who only has time to eat on set, so snacking in every scene.
Well, of course.
Doggy is sad again. It's okay, Doggy.
What the
It's
dog?
okay. What the dog doing?
His best.
Fucking same, honestly. Okay. Y'all march your way on down to the guard outpost. I require a D20 from Cyril.
No, public or
God damn
private?
it.
Could be public. Okay. You make your way to the guardhouse, and nothing happens. You make your way there uneventfully. Amara is doing some training exercises with a regiment of soldiers. As you approach, she looks back to you for a second, gives you a signal to wait a minute, and then turns back to her regiment of soldiers and tells them to keep practicing that for at least 20 more minutes to make sure they get it right. And then she sneaks off from the regiment and meets with you all with a big smile on her face. Will you be joining us then?
Yeah, I think.
Don't make me the party face.
I
got a
think the
minus-
consensus is yes, we will be joining you.
Perfect. Be there tonight, 7 p.m. sharp.
What
4
if
hours.
it's 7 p.m. round or 7 p.m. dull? Like 7-ish? It's like 7:01 negotiable.
I suppose 7:01 would be fine.
We'll do our best to be here by 7 o'clock.
Thank you. In the meantime, perhaps you will find some of our potions of use. Why don't you go inside and talk to our alchemist, see if he can whip you something up.
I don't know about alchemy, but you wait, yes, no,
Maybe.
Taco.
Hi.
I'm trying to remember my shield. Is that one all pretty and adorned too, or was it just the rapier in my armor? Do you remember?
Pretty sure your shield was too.
I thought so. Okay, never mind. I'll stop talking.
You're good. Cat, kitty, what is it?
What's the cat doing?
Wait, dog, doggy.
Dogbert.
He is whining. He probably wants to go outside. Okay. Well, we'll take a quick break here so I can see what the dog doing.
What the dog doing?
And so
If you're back.
Huh?
I come to make an announcement. You what? I come to make an announcement.
Meow.
Going on with the fruit.
Oh my.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too damn bad.
Okay.
I slammed my penis in the car door.
The quack.
The quack.
The quack after it.
Here making little wings.
Powerful rat named Charles Entertainment Cheese.
My balls was hot. Don't care, didn't ask, cry about it, stay mad, get real, Elmald seed coat. Why?
You thought wrong, my good bitch.
That was actually my phone going off. It wasn't a soundboard.
Sure.
I don't believe it.
Well, no. If it had been a soundboard, Mandy wouldn't have responded to it. She wouldn't have heard it. But she
I
did
have
hear
it turned very down low. Thank you.
Okay.
Pull the
You've
line.
reached your limit on talking. Shut the fuck up.
This is us rolling into the Thieves Guild.
Oh God.
Fortunate son intensifies.
I hate you all.
It's okay. I hate me too.
FBI, open up! Car battery! What should I get? Why are you running? Why are you running?
Wait, are we waiting for someone, or are we just killing our own time pressing the soundboard?
Yes.
I don't know at this point. Honestly.
Yes.
Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test.
You're fired.
Progressively gets more difficult as it continues.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh my wamo. Shinderu.
Deru.
Horny bitch detected.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on anymore.
Okay, so we go into...
We never got our state sanctioned 5 minutes of soundboard.
I mean, to be fair, we were fucking an hour late too, so.
I know.
So
And
we
then
go
it
into...
And then we spent an
Because
hour
we
of
had
that.
Not
An
here.
additional hour. Yeah.
So we go into the okay. I have an option. It's 11 o'clock. I know a lot of us are tired.
Yeah.
Do we want to wait? Do we want to wait and go visit the alchemist when we get back next week?
Dog, why are you whining?
Well, I figured that would be pretty quick, and we could just save the actual encounter for next week.
Yeah, we could clear trash and get up to the boss.
Okay.
The boss being the Thieves Guild, and then we can call
Trash doesn't reset though, does it?
No, it doesn't reset.
it.
Trash will only reset if somebody forgets that they needed to take care of something before they got to the boss.
Wait, we can save scum?
No, we're staying in the instant.
Oh.
I
well,
mean,
that's
if you
not
freeze
good.
it,
We
you
can't
can save.
change talents.
True.
I mean, I'm good with getting to the boss and then calling it quits to kind of let the sleepy ones sleep. And by
That
that I
was
mean,
the plan.
oh, well, look at that.
That was the plan.
Would
You
you
know,
look at that?
I ain't
Would you
blind
just
to
look at
the.
it?
I apologize.
I apologize.
My problem is like I'm gonna buy a potion or something if I can find one, and then next week I'll forget to take it before combat and it'll be a waste.
That is entirely possible.
We just save it for another combat then, right?
Yeah.
We secretly just hoard everything in the game until the fight with Hamandleton and throw it all at him in a backpack and light it on fire.
Or we just smack her in the face with a Happy Meal from the get-go.
Now, is it her or him? Because, you know,
Yeah, it could be them.
a taunt, whatever that word is.
I feel like
Anatomically?
Yes, it would be him. Unless they've self-mutilated and it's now her.
I don't think that's how that works.
I feel like Hamandleton at this point probably goes by all pronouns.
She goes by evil.
She does go by evil. I feel like
And the
she'll.
conversations.
We have some weird conversations, yes.
Yeah, that is true. And I guess to set the record straight, you can use any pronouns with Hamandleton. You can use he, him, she, her, they, them, it,
Devil
it,
Spawn.
literally anything.
Doom.
But fucking bitch.
Doom. All right.
Good old red versus blue.
Rest in peace.
You'll look for the potions vendor. Try and get some potions.
Some
What did
poke?
they have?
Yeah.
What did they have?
They have all potions.
Do they have a potion? Well, then I'm going to buy the potion that makes my shield give me +1 AC.
They don't have that potion.
But you said all.
You just said that they have all potions, therefore they have that potion.
I did
By your
say,
own words.
You are correct.
I thought D&D was supposed to be yes and not fuck you, Yoshi.
My brother in Christ. My brother in Christ, we're not doing this.
What is fuck you,
I had to
Yoshi,
laugh,
but yes
'cause-
anding?
I had to laugh. I'm sorry.
Also, I took the opportunity to add the last soundboard spot available for this Discord. Very appropriate for the next episode of when we go to the Thieves Guild.
I see.
Okay.
Run.
Whoever just played that, I had clicked the preview like a millisecond before, so it was just oddly like off.
Oddly
That was so
unsettling. Whale, what the fuck?
Diversity win. The malevolent magical superpower you killed, you came back and possessed your friend's corpse, is gender fluid.
That is funny. I'll give you that. We are nothing if not inclusive here at Misfit Dungeons and Dragons. Let me go ahead and get you all the list of potions that's selling from the man. Potions. My foot fell asleep and it's very uncomfortable for me. I want everyone to know this.
But falling asleep is one of the worst things that can happen to people.
I agree. I need to zoom out a whole bunch. There we go. Alright. A list of potions is now in general.
Ooh, that's a stock.
I know, Mandy. I don't want to hear it.
I'm poor.
Oh yeah, wait, we're poor as hell.
I mean, if you open it in a web browser, it looks pretty fine.
I just don't have to be a smartass, okay? I want to
Yeah,
click
that sounds like Mandy. All right.
things.
And then there's me still adding emotes to the whales post.
Oh my god, I had to scroll back up.
I see where you stopped and had to look for a second. You went,
Yeah.
you clicked and get wait, what did I just emote?
I'm good with it.
I gotta look at these as I click them. Hold on.
At this point, once you decide what potions you want to buy, if any, you are free to go to bed.
A plaid is only 10 gold, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't afford any of these.
Yeah, I can't afford what I want.
I need to actually look at my character sheet because I do not remember how much money I have.
So what's the alchemist's name?
Alki.
Mist.
First name Alki, last name Mist.
Okay. So
No relation.
So if one did not have enough gold to purchase something, but was interested in purchasing something, what would one have to do possibly to barter with you if there was a way?
Sell your soul.
I was gonna say, I feel like there's
Okay.
multiple ways that this could happen, because like you could just try and steal it with sleight of hand. You could try and persuade them to give it to you through persuasion. You could deceive them into saying that this is actually worth more than gold than what you actually are giving them. Like, there's a million ways you could do it, my friend.
I mean,
It's
I'm,
whether or
I'm
not the
okay
DM's
with.
gonna allow it and put up with it. Like, that's the big thing.
So sell my soul. I can do that.
Now you say
Can't
sell
sell
your
what you
soul,
don't
but
have.
how about sell your whole? Is that also an
Ooh.
option?
You thought wrong, my good
Ooh.
bitch.
I'm sorry, that was the wrong
What about the
I
sole of my
mean-
shoe?
It is an option, but I don't want it to be.
I'll go up to the alchemist and go, we are about to go fight the Thieves Guild for the, think about it, the motherland. Is there anything that you have that would be helpful to us? We have not been paid yet and we are short on funds. We have lost 2 of our party members already and I do not wish to lose any more.
He just looks at you, grunts, and shoves 7 poison resist potions into your arms.
Holy shit.
Thank you.
That's worth a lot.
Hey, that's one each.
And then he just he turns around and goes, here, and gives each of us a poison resist potion.
Hell
Hamilton, oh my god. Felix is gonna hand it back to you and be like, I don't need this.
Famous last words.
True.
No, I literally don't. Like, does anybody have some poison on them?
Ilarian's gonna grab it real quick and try to offer it as a trade back to the guy for the potion of diminution.
Great offer.
Trade offer. I receive this. You receive that.
Every time I do that. God damn it.
Yeah, he accepts the he accepts the trade and just grunts at you. Just goes,
Thank you. And I turn to the new guy. I'm like, we're gonna have fun. I know what this one is.
Well, I certainly don't.
Oh, just wait and see. It makes you little.
You are going to be little, crawl up a thing's ass, and then onto the potion.
Like
Ant-Man
Ant-Man.
Thanos?
Ant-Man Thanos.
Speaking of that, I totally did play a changeling that spent one of its charges way back when to be able to copy a gold coin as a way to break into a very wealthy Night Lord's place. And he
Wow.
totally put me in his pocket, and I did pretty much that while still in his pocket.
So I have 2 potions of poison resist, and everybody else has 1, right?
No.
Yeah, if you gave them to everyone.
5, 6, 7. Felix
Alarian.
didn't
Yeah, but Alarian yoinked it to trade for a different potion.
Wait,
True.
so Alarian, did you
Oh,
trade yours?
Felix
Nope.
gave him this. Wait,
He traded Felix's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he traded Felix's and he kept his. He assumes since he gave it to everybody, it's important.
Yeah.
That, and I think what's her face did say poison and golems or something, or one of y'all did.
I mean, like, if it's poison, like, I have a natural resistance to poison. Like, I am a. Yeah, don't worry
You
about
don't want
me
to
and
be
poison.
doubly resistant to poison?
Well, he can't now.
I can't, anyways. Like, I kind of forget that that's how we're doing things. It's like the resistance isn't going to add on to stuff for me. Like, it's fine.
He'll also
Because the poison would
turn-
already be half twice because I have advantage on the roll and then I have resistance to it, so it's already going to be half twice.
I'll turn to the alchemist and I go, "Thank you for your generous contribution. We will take out many with this. In addition, I have something I wish to request." And he'll kind of pull the alchemist aside and will whisper something to him out of everybody's ear range. And Taco, check your DM.
That's what you think.
Checking DMs.
Nothing gets past Felix, my friends.
The alchemist does not have any of those particular things.
Then he will also say,
He just grunts at you.
"Okay."
That was his that was his response to the first question too. He just shook his head and grunted. Just,
Okay.
"Ooh."
I thank him for his time, or I thank him for answering my question. Walk away.
Nods and grunts.
Man, I can't believe you asked him to suck your dick like that. That was bold.
Well, we're gonna.
You never
die.
know, man.
You were gonna die. Might as well get one off.
Fair enough. Question mark. Anyone have anything else they want to buy?
No.
Sorry, what was that?
I got no munties.
True. And
We need
anyone?
Munties.
Munties.
Yeah, no munties. Okay. Well then,
I'm good with the resist potion.
sounds good. Congratulations, y'all got free shit.
Yeah.
I love free shit.
I mean, who doesn't?
True.
And all we had to do was ask.
We've got damn near close to 4 hours in game, like in universe before anything happens. I'd like to go see if Cyril can train a bit with the other martial people.
Okay. How do you attempt that?
Just like participate in some drills, maybe.
Okay.
Harold is going to find the archers and do the same, and then also at the same time get more arrows.
Felix is gonna go to the clinic or infirmary or wherever they handle
Hospital.
injuries. Yeah, the hospital. I don't know what they're called in the olden times.
Hospital.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the hospital.
Sounds good. Sounds like we're splitting the party until it's time to gather. And
Look,
we'll
I
see-
watched somebody go train, and it's like, well, maybe I should go do my part in the town. Like, I don't need to train anything. I'm prepared, but maybe I could help somebody. People are more than welcome to join me to the hospital.
No.
No.
No, this is how Felix is gonna die. He's just gonna wander off, and you guys are just gonna let him get killed.
Ilarian's gonna inquire if there is a map maker around.
Yeah, there's a map maker.
He's gonna go on his own merry way and try to go find the cartographer then.
Wait. Before we all leave, what time do we need to be back here?
7 sharp.
Not 7
Okay.
dull.
Yeah, not 7 dull, 7 sharp.
Do we do buddy system or do we just YOLO?
I don't mind
I mean-
going with someone because I don't have anything better to do.
Elquin is gonna go take a nap.
Yes, resting up is a good idea too.
Ilarian's open to company, but doesn't care either way.
Okay, then.
I mean, to be
You
fair,
want-
he didn't do anything to the Thieves Guild. He wasn't even there when it happened, so as far as he knows, they wouldn't be mad at him for anything.
True.
Yeah, well, but you've associated with them now, and you were there when you fucked up some of their people breaking into the mansion. So
The only person that knows I was there at that point, though, was
was
Hamilton.
turned to liquid, yes, but I feel like there was other people that saw. Who
Possibly.
knows?
It's not how he sees it, though.
We will see the consequences of splitting the party next time because everyone's super tired.